was old, I made my first drawing, which I proudly showed to the grown-ups.
Does it frighten you? Does it?
Frightened? Why would I be frightened? It's just a hat.
So I drew it again, so the grown-ups could see it clearly. Grown-ups always have things explained.
Does it frighten you? Does it?
What is this?
Can't you see? It's an elephant inside a boa constrictor.
Young boy, put those crayons away and devote yourself to math or geography or something important.
Disheartened, I stopped drawing. But I always kept these first drawings with me as a testament of true understanding. And no matter who I showed it to, they always say,
That is a hat.
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 so I put them away. And never again spoke to them about boa constrictors, primeval forests, or the stars. And I never again made another drawing. So I lived my life alone. I learned to fly airplanes and became a pilot. But then, 6 years ago, I had an accident on my plane in the Sahara Desert. Oh no, my engine in trouble. It's really not good. Okay, come in, tankers. Come on. Cario? Morocco? Okay, this is right up closer. Anybody? God, I'm about to crash. Ah!
If you please, draw me sheep.
What?
Draw me sheep.
Hello? Who are you? Where are you?
If you please, draw me sheep.
You? What are you doing in the desert? Who's with you?
Draw me sheep.
I don't know how to draw.
That does not matter. Draw me sheep.
When a mystery is too overpowering, one dares not disobey.
No. I don't want an elephant inside a boa constrictor. A boa constrictor is large and the elephant is small. Where I live, everything is very small. What I need is a sheep. Draw me a sheep. This sheep is already very sickly. Make me another.
Fine. It's annoying. Kids these days so picky.
You can sheep for yourself. That's not a sheep. It is a rat. It has horns.
What the? That's good enough?
No. This sheep is already very sickly. Make me too old, by the way.
There's only this box. The sheep you asked for is inside.
This is exactly the way I wanted it.
Wait! Where are you going? And that is how I made the acquaintance of Little Prince. The next day, he came back. This little man, this prince, asked me so many questions, but never bothered to answer when I asked him.
What is this object?
This is not an object. This is my airplane. It's my friend.
Hello.
It does not talk. Well, I talk to it, but it never answers back.
But that doesn't sound fair.
Well, it's an airplane. It flies.
What? You draw from the sky?
Yes.
That's funny.
His laughter irritated me. I wanted my affairs to be taken seriously.
So, you should come from the sky, which is your planet.
What?
But with this airplane, I know you can't come very far.
What do you mean? Little man, where's your family? Do you come from another planet? My little man, where do you come from? Where do you want to take your sheep?
What is good about the box you have given me is that my sheep can use it as a house.
Yes, and if you're good, I will draw you a post in the string too, so you can tie him.
Die him? What strange idea?
But if you don't tie him, he might run off.
Run off? But where do you think he will go?
Anywhere, straight ahead of him.
Where I live, everything is very small. Straight ahead of him, nobody can go very far. I'll come again tomorrow.
Wait! Where are you going? Straight ahead, nobody can go very far. What's that supposed to mean? Where's my pen? Where's the pen? Where's the pen? Where's the pen? Put it next to my pen. I learned later on the little prince came from a small asteroid named B612. As we continued talking, the life of the little prince became clear to me. And soon, I heard about a catastrophe of the baobabs.
Is it true that sheep eat little bushes?
Yes, that's true.
I'm glad. So that means they also eat baobabs.
Strictly speaking, yes. But baobabs are not little bushes. They're trees as large as castles.
Yes, but before the baobabs grow so big, they start by being little.
Why would sheep eat the baobabs anyway?
Go, come. Baobabs are fruits that stretch all over. If the baobabs left to grow, the roots will spread all over my small planet and tear it apart. So I must see to it that I regularly pull up all the baobabs at the very first moment when I see it. It's a question of discipline. It is very tiring work, but it is easy. Come, let's look at the sunset.
But
I'm very fond of sun.
But we must wait
Wait for what?
for the sunset. We must wait until it's time.
I'm always thinking I'm still at home. One day, I saw the sunset 44 times. Where I live is so small that all you need to do is to walk 3 steps so you can see the twilight falling whenever you like. But here, you can walk and still be in the same magnificent sunset. You know, one loves the sunset when one is so sad.
Are you sad then?
Look for me tomorrow at sunset.
Five days have passed since my accident. I was getting very busy trying to fix the engine of my airplane. I was getting very worried. It's been clear to me that the breakdown of my plane was extremely serious, and I had so little drinking water left. I was at this moment, abruptly, or aimed to lead up to it, he demanded answers from me. The audacity!
A sheep. If it eats little bushes, does it eat flowers too?
A sheep is anything it finds.
Even flowers that have thorns?
Yes, even flowers have thorns.
Then, the thorns, what use are they? The thorns, what use are they? The thorns, what use?
The thorns have no use at all. Flowers have thorns just for spite.
Oh, I don't believe you. Flowers are weak creatures, and they believe that the thorns are terrible weapons. And you actually believe that the flower...
No. I don't believe anything. I answer you with the first thing that came into my head. Can't you see? I'm very busy with matters of consequence.
Matters of consequence? You talk just like the grown-ups. Flowers have been growing thorns for a long time, and sheep have been eating them just the same. And you say that is not a matter of consequence? To understand why flowers go to so much trouble, The growing thorns, which are of never any use to them. If someone loves a flower that's living on a planet in the sky, it's sweet to look at the night sky. All the stars are filled with flowers, and you think that's not important?
The flower you love is not in danger. I will draw you a muzzle for your sheep. I will draw you a ribbon to put around your flower. I will. No, come back! What's this flower we talked about yesterday?
On my planet, flowers would appear in the morning, and by night they would fade away. But one day, a seed blown from afar had sprouted. It was unlike any other small sprout, so I watched it closely. I thought it may be a new kind of baby, but the shrub soon stopped growing and began to produce a flower. It was a rose. She was so beautiful. Oh, you look so beautiful.
I do? Oh, you must excuse me. I just woke up. I didn't even have time to fix my petals yet. Do you like me?
Oh, I like you very much.
Hum. If you don't mind, it's time for you to take care of me.
Certainly.
Oh, what are these?
What?
These little pointy things.
Those are thorns. They will protect you from the animal. They will protect you from the animals.
That's good to hear. Let the tigers come with their claws.
But there are no tigers on my planet. And besides, tigers are weeds.
I am not weed. Excuse me?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I am not afraid of tigers, but I am bothered by drafts. I suppose you could bring me a screen? Oh, and at night, I want you to put me inside a glass dome. Where I'm from, the screen.
Oh, I'll get it.
Eek!
What is it?
There are little monsters crawling on me.
Those are caterpillars. They're very fascinating. One day, they'll turn into beautiful butterflies.
Oh, caterpillar.
If you'll excuse me, I need to tend to my chores.
Oh, what are those?
These are volcanoes. I have to clean them every day.
Oh, and what are those?
These are baobabs. I have to pull them away.
Why do you pull out baobabs?
Because the baobab might become dangerous for you and for me. It's important to do that. That's one of my chores.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm feeling warm now. Now I feel cold again. Now I feel warm again.
I shouldn't have always listened to her. I did everything she asked me to, and soon enough, I became unhappy. She was so beautiful, but she made me so upset. I began to have so many questions, but no one to ask. To find some answers, I had to leave. So I told her my plan, and at that moment, I did all of my chores for the very last time. I cleaned out my volcanoes, even the extinct one. Goodbye. Goodbye!
I have been silly. I hope you can forgive me. Be on your way and stay happy. I know you may not believe me, but I have loved you. It is my fault that I did not tell you, but it doesn't matter anymore. You decided to leave, So go, try to be happy. Put the screen away, I don't want it anymore.
But the wind
The wind is not so bad. I am a flower.
and the animals?
Well, I must endure the presence of the caterpillars if I were to be acquainted with the butterflies. If not for them, who will I talk to? You will be far away. Don't linger like this. You decided to leave, so go.
And that was the last time he saw his rose. A flock of migrating birds passed by his planet, and he flew along with them. He traveled from star to star, drifting through the cosmos. And he came onto a planet at a king seated on a throne. The king, who was never the little prince before, recognized him immediately.
Ah, here's the subject. Approach so I may see you better. Ah, that's better. Stop! It is rude to yawn in the presence of a king. I forbid you to do so.
I'm sorry, but I can't help it. I haven't had enough sleep since I've been traveling. I can't stop myself from yawning.
In that case, I order you to yawn. I have not seen someone yawn in many years. Go ahead. Yawn!
But sire, I can't yawn anymore.
In that case, I order you to yawn sometimes and not to yawn sometimes. You see, I am the king, and I will not tolerate any disobedience from my subjects. However, I do make my orders reasonable.
Sire, may I sit down?
I order you to sit down.
Sire, may I ask you a question?
I order you to ask a question.
Over what do you rule?
Over everything.
Over everything? Over all of that?
Over all of that.
And the stars obey you?
Of course they do. I do not allow any insubordination.
Sire, I would like to see the sunset. Please order the sun to set now.
You shall have your sunset. I command that it shall be done. But I shall wait until conditions are favorable.
And when is that?
That will be 6 o'clock this evening, and you will see how well I'm obeyed.
I've nothing much to do here. I'll continue my journey.
Wait, do not go. I will make you a minister.
Mr. Foot.
Minister of justice.
But there's nobody here to judge.
Then you shall judge yourself. You see, it's much more difficult to judge oneself than to judge others. If you can judge yourself rightly, you're indeed a man of great wisdom.
Yes, but I can judge myself anywhere. I don't have to live on a planet. Goodbye.
Wait, don't go. I will make you ambassador.
Grown-ups are really very strange.
Once again, the little prince flew with the birds. He landed in the next planet, which was occupied by the conceited man.
I am about to receive a visit from an admirer.
Hello, what a strange hat you have there.
It is a hat for salutes. I raise it when people acclaim me. Unfortunately, nobody passes here at all. Clap your hands. Clap it again.
This is more entertaining than a king. This is getting tiresome. So how can I make the hat come down?
Do you really admire me very much?
What does it mean by admire?
To admire means that you think of me as the handsomest, most intelligent, and the best dressed man on this planet.
But you're the only man on this planet.
So, admire me just the same.
I admire you, but why does that matter? Grown-ups are certainly very strange.
And off with the birds flew the little prince. He landed land in the next planet, which is occupied by an intoxicated man.
Hello, what are you doing?
I'm drinking.
Why are you drinking?
So that I may forget
Forget what?
that I am ashamed.
Ashamed of what?
Of drinking.
Grown-ups are really very strange.
Where's my
The little prince continued on his journey. He landed the next planet. We had a businessman who was so busy counting, he didn't even bother to look up as the little prince arrived.
Three and 2 make 5. 5 and 7 make 12. 12 and 3 make 15. Good morning. 15 and 7 make 22. 22 and 6 makes 28. What can I do for you? 26 and 5 make 31. That makes 501,622,731.
500 million what?
Oh, you're still here. 501 million. I can't stop. I have so much to do. I'm concerned by matters of consequence. I don't have time for nonsense.
500 million what?
Now you made me lose count. What do you want?
500 million what?
Millions of those little objects in the sky.
Bees?
No, little glittering objects.
Fireflies?
No, little objects that make you lazy men dream. Look.
Ah, you mean the stars.
Yes, that's it, the stars.
And what do you do with the 500 million stars?
501,622,731. I am concerned by matters of consequence. I am accurate.
And what do you do with the stars?
What did I do with them? Nothing. I own them.
You own the stars? But I've read you met a king who...
No. Kings do not own. They reign over them. That is different.
And what do you do with the stars?
Owning them makes me rich.
And what good does it do that you're rich?
Then I can buy more stars.
So, how can you own the stars?
Let me ask you a question. To whom do the stars belong?
I don't know, nobody?
They belong to me because I was the one who thought about it first.
Is that all that's necessary?
Of course, when you find a diamond before anyone else does, it is yours. If you discover an island before anyone else does, you claim it and it is yours. It is the same with me. I own the stars because nobody before me has ever thought of owning the stars.
So, what do you do with the stars?
Well, I count them and recount them. It is not easy. But I am a man concerned by matters of consequence.
If I own a scarf, I could wear it on my neck. If I own a flower, I could pluck it and take it with me. But you cannot wear or pluck the stars.
No, I can put them in the bank.
Put them in the bank? What does that mean?
That means I write down the number of stars I own on a piece of paper, I put it in the jar, and I lock it with the key.
Is that all?
Yes. 3 and 2 make 5. 5 and 2 make 7.
I myself own a flower, which I water every day. I own 3 volcanoes, which I clean every day. I'm of use to my flowers and my volcanoes, but you are of no use to the stars. Grown-ups are certainly strange.
The next planet the prince visited was very small, and in it had a lamplighter who took his job very seriously.
Hello, why did you just put out your lamp?
Those are the orders. Good morning.
But why did you just turn it off again?
Those are the orders.
What are the orders?
The orders that I put out my lamp. Good evening.
But why did you just light it again?
Those are the orders.
I don't really understand.
There's nothing to understand. Orders are orders. Good morning. This is a terrible job. It used to be a lot easier in the old days. I'll put up my lamp in the morning and light it in the evening. In between, I had the rest of the day for relaxation and the rest of the night to sleep.
And so the orders have changed?
That is the problem. The orders have not changed. Every year, my planet has turned around faster and faster, but the orders have not changed.
Then what?
Now, my planet makes a complete turn every minute. I no longer have time to rest or sleep. Every minute, I have to turn my lamp on and turn it off again.
That's funny. A day only lasts a minute.
That's not funny at all. While we have been talking, a month has already passed by.
A month?
Yes. Good evening.
No, sir. I can tell you where you can rest when you want to.
Really? Please tell me. I always want to rest.
Your planet is so small that all you need to do is to walk 3 steps. Just walk alone rather slowly. The day will last as long as you like.
That doesn't do me much good. All I want is to sleep.
Then you are unlucky.
I am unlucky. Good morning.
The next planet Prince visited had a man writing notes on his books. He was a geographer.
Oh, here's an explorer. Where do you come from?
Hello, what do you do?
I am a geographer.
A geographer? What is a geographer?
A geographer is a scholar who knows the locations of all towns, mountains, rivers, deserts, and oceans of his planet.
That's very interesting. Your planet is beautiful. Does it have any oceans?
I couldn't tell you.
Does it have any mountains?
I couldn't tell you either.
Where are the towns, rivers, deserts of your planet?
I couldn't tell you all that too.
But you say you're a geographer.
Correct. I am a geographer, but I am not an explorer. It's not the geographer that goes out to count the towns, mountains, rivers, oceans, and deserts of his planet. That is the job of an explorer. A geographer is too lazy and busy to do all that. You come from another planet. You're an explorer. Describe your planet to me. Well?
My planet is small. It's not interesting. I have 3 volcanoes. They're active and will extinct, but one never knows.
One never knows.
I also have a flower.
Oh, we don't have record flowers.
Why not?
Because flowers are ephemeral.
Ephemeral? What does that mean?
Ephemeral means that which is in danger of speedy disappearance. Geography is most concerned with matters of consequences. Mountains and oceans rarely change. We write of eternal things, but flowers are ephemeral.
So my flower is in danger of speedy disappearance?
It certainly is.
My flower is ephemeral, and she is only her thorn to defend herself against the world, and I left her all alone. Sir, what place would advise me to go now?
The planet Earth has great reputation.
And so, the little prince landed on Earth.
Already?
I only learned later on, the first encounter he had here was with the snake.
Hello, what planet is this?
This is Earth. You are in Sahara Desert.
Are there no people on Earth?
There are no people in the desert. The Earth is a large planet. Where did you come from?
There, that's my planet. We're above us. It looks so far away.
Is that so?
We're the men's. It's a little lonely here in the desert.
But It is all so lonely among men.
You are a funny animal. You are no thicker than a finger.
Yet, I'm more powerful than the finger of a king. I can carry you farther than any sheep can take you. Whoever I touch, I send back to where they came from.
I see, but why do you speak in riddles?
I should help you someday if you grow homesick for your planet.
I see, but why do you again speak in riddles?
You see, because I solved them all. I shall see you soon.
Good morning. Who are you? You all look like my flower. I thought I was rich with a flower that was unique, but now I see all I had was a common rose. Having a common rose does not really make me a great prince.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who are you? Where are you?
I'm here, behind the bush.
Oh, you look very pretty to look at.
I am a fox.
Come play with me. I feel so lonely.
I can't play with you. I am not tamed.
Tamed? What does that mean?
Tamed means to establish ties.
To establish ties?
Yes. For now, you're still nothing more than a little boy who is just like 100,000 other little boys. I have no need for you, and you have no need for me. To you, I'm just like 100,000 other foxes. But if you tame me, we shall need each other. To me, you'll be unique in all the world, and I will be unique to you too.
I think I understand. Back home, I have a flower, and she is tamed to me.
Yes, that is possible. On Earth, one sees all sorts of things.
But I'm not from Earth.
You're not from Earth? Do you come from another planet then?
Yes.
Are there hunters on your planet?
No.
Good. Are there chickens on your planet?
No.
Nothing's perfect. My life is boring. I hunt chickens, and the hunters hunt me. To me, all the chickens are alike, and all the men are alike. But if you tame me, it'll be as if the sun will shine on my life. Then I shall know the sound of your steps. To me, it'll sound different from others. I don't need to hide when I hear your footsteps. If you tame me, I shall hear music in your voice. Oh, please, tame me.
I want you very much, but I don't have talent. I still have many friends to discover and many things to understand.
But one only understands the things that one tames. Men have no more time to understand anything. There's no shop where they can buy friendship, and so men have no friends. If you want a friend, tame me.
What must I do to tame you?
You must be patient. First, you will sit down a little distance from me. I shall look at you, and you will look at me. We will not say anything. Then we'll sit a little closer to each other, like so. Every day, you will come at the same hour. I shall feel happier and happier as the hour advances. I look forward with excitement to your arrival. Look at that beautiful sunset.
They're flowers. My dear fox, I've tamed you.
Yes, yes, you have.
It is time for me to go.
Then I shall be sad.
It is your own fault. I did not want you to be sad, but you said you want me to tame you.
Yes, that is so.
But you're gonna cry now.
Yes, that is so.
And it has done you no good at all. You're sad.
No, it has done me good. Go look again at the garden of roses. You will now understand why a rose is unique in all the world. Then come back to say goodbye, and I will tell you a secret.
My friend was right. You're all not like my rose. To me, you're nothing. None has tamed you. If you have tamed it, no one. It's like the fox when we first met, but I have made it my friend, and now she's unique in the world. You all are beautiful, but you are empty. Yes, my rose may look the same as you, but because it's she that I watered. It's she that I gave a screen for. It's she that I listened to, that she becomes unique in the world because she's my rose. Goodbye.
Goodbye. And now I will share with you a secret. It is through the heart that one can see rightly. What is important is invisible to the eye.
It is through the heart that one can see rightly. What is important is invisible to the eye.
It is the time you wasted for your rose that makes your rose so important.
It is the time you have wasted for your rose that makes your rose so important.
Many men have forgotten this truth. You must not forget. You become responsible for whatever you tame. You are responsible for your flower.
I'm responsible for my flower.
Now, goodbye.
It is good to hear your stories, but I still haven't fixed my airplane, and I'm running out of water to drink. I'll be most happy if we could find a spring of fresh water.
My friend the fox
This
said,
is no longer a matter of anything to do with the fox. Can't you see? I'm about to die of thirst.
it would be a good thing to have a friend, even if you're close to die. I'm glad you agree with my friend, the fox.
The fox has no way of getting the danger. He's never been hungry or thirsty.
I'm 32. Come, let's look for water. Look at the stars. The stars are beautiful because of a flower that cannot be seen.
Yes, that is so.
The desert is beautiful. What makes it beautiful is that it's sour and hides a well.
Yes, yes. Look at the star and their desert beauty is that one cannot see.
I am glad you agree with my friend, the fox. Let's rest. I want to sleep.
Wake up, I found a well. That is strange. Everything here is ready for use. The pulley, the bucket, the rope.
Do you hear that? We have woken up the well, and it's singing.
Let me do it. It's too heavy for you.
I'm thirsty for this water. Give me some to drink.
I'll get you for that. Got you.
You must keep your promise.
What promise?
The muzzle for my sheep. I'm responsible for my flour. Remember?
Got it. Here. What is the matter? Do you plan to do what I know about? Is something bad going to happen?
You know, tomorrow will be the anniversary of my descent on Earth. I landed not too far from here.
Then, it was not by chance that last week, when you first met, you were on the way back to where you landed? I'm a little frightened.
You must return to fix your engine. I'll wait for you here. Come back tomorrow evening. Go, now.
Come on. Work. 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 It works. I can finally go home. Yes. Let's go.
Then you do not remember? This is not the exact spot. Yes, it's the right day, but not the right place. Do you have no poison? Are you sure I'll not suffer very long? Alright.
No! Don't die on me.
You must keep your promise.
Gosh, I don't want you to see this. I don't want you to see this.
I don't want you to see this.
Hush now. Don't talk.
I am glad you agree with my friend, the fox.
How do you know about that?
I, too, am going back home today, but it's much farther than your home.
Little man, tell me this is all a bad dream.
The thing that is most important is that thing that cannot be seen.
Yes, I know.
Just like the flower. If someone loves a flower that's living on the planet, the sky is free to look at the night sky. All the stars are filled with flower.
Yes, I know.
So, at night, look at the stars. You know that I will be in one of them. And at that star, I shall be laughing. And so, it will be as if all the stars are laughing.
Yes.
You, and only you, will have stars that can laugh. And when you feel sad, just look up at the stars and be content that you know me. You will always be my friend.
I shall not leave you.
Remember, the thing that's most important is that thing that cannot be seen.
No! Don't die on me! Please! No! No! 5 years have passed since I last saw the little prince. I knew he had gone back to his plant. I often wondered what happened to his flower, his sheep, the volcanoes. Every night, I look up at the sky and I hear his laughter, like a million bells ringing, and I am happy. Here's my last drawing. Look closely at it, and if someday you happen to travel the Sahara Desert, look upon the spot and stay a while. and a little man appears to the left and to answer your questions, you will know who he is. Be his friend, comfort me, and send me word that he is back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cast of The Little Prince. Let's give them a big round of applause. We only have these 7 actors perform. They're all from year 8. So, and then of course our little prince Nathan, who's from year 3. He got to memorize nearly an hour-long worth of script, and so yeah, I think this is really something. But the reason why these actors are performing very, very well is because we also have a team of students and teachers who have made this possible. I would like to say thank you so much to our props designer, Ms. Tami Nakamura from the Fellows in Residence. And helping out with the sets design, Mr. Stelio Chorimoto. Thank you. Of course, our producer, Miss Josephine Law. And I also would like to, I think they really need to be given recognition. There are 10 young people backstage who have been very, very instrumental in making this work. Our technical and backstage crew. So please give me a moment to call all of them. Our spotlights, we have Nicholas Wu and Fei Ho from year 9. Our sounds crew, we have Zoe Messenger and Head of Sounds, Marco Kapangyarihan. Take a bow. Our sets and props crew, we have Arvil Chan, Karina Fong from year 9, and Head of Sets and Props, Hiroki Thomas, year 10. Our LED and projections operator, we call on Ethan Peterson from year 10. Our lights designer, year 9, Evan Tan. And, oh, are you okay, Evan? Woo! And of course, our deputy stage manager, Matilda Carnaby. I really need to emphasize how hardworking these young students were because none of the adults were helping tonight. What you saw earlier was just all of these students putting up this show. And we have professional equipment, and we have year 10 and year 9 students taking care of it without any adult supervision or, adult help. So I think that is something to be celebrated. I think another remarkable thing about this production is that this show was able to give more than half of these students a chance to be involved in theater. Out of the 17 of them, including backstage and the actors, only 5 have done theater before. So the 12 students who have not done theater, this is your first time to do theater, please take a big step here in front and take a bow. This is their first chance to do theater. So again, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for supporting this project of the Little Prince. We're hoping that we can continue doing projects like this. If you believe that this is something that we should encourage, can we have a big round of applause, please? Thank you. And I think this is perfect time to announce our big musical in November. So we normally have our big musical scheduled in November, and we're very, very pleased to announce that this year YCIS has been given the rights to the Hong Kong premiere of the Broadway musical Percy Jackson, the Lightning Thief. So if you're interested in Percy Jackson, this November we're bringing Percy Jackson here to our stage. And so we have big things ahead. And so we hope that you will continue to support all of our productions here at YCIS. Thank you. Wait.